So I thought I would share some of my favorite Bible journaling tools, which I also use for bullet journaling. I just want to like write notes, and I want to write it in different colors for words that like stand out to me, or I want to underline something in different colors, which highlighting and underlining, I mean, people like do that, right? But then there are a couple other things that have made it really fun and just like simple. So people see things I do and they're like, oh my goodness. Like I said in my intro video, like it's really not about a pretty picture. It's about like what is going on in my heart after I read something, and what do I want to remember when I come back to this, and maybe like what I'm being convicted of. What is it about God's character that's revealed in this passage? What is it that He's teaching me? What is something I need to surrender? What is like, these are all things that are like going through my mind. And so sometimes it's more ornate, sometimes I spend more time on something. Recently I've been reading through Psalm 119, and I kind of been like going through it at a slow pace, because I really felt convicted afresh in this season of life, and just really needing to delight in it, and that chapter is about that. So excuse the construction outside. The first thing that I thought I'd start with is my pens. I will link this pen case. I just love, like I said, hand lettering is something I've gotten into more. And for bullet journaling, like I like to write things in different colors. And so these are some of my favorites. I love the InkJoy Papermate pens. Very affordable, very fun, very smooth ink. These are more so teacher editions, but I like the Pilot G207 pen, the black ones, because it's very important. Like you're outlining stuff, and a lot of times I literally, whether it's over art or just plain, like I want a nice bold ink, even if it's just a black or blue, to really stand out on the page so that I can really see that when I come back to the page. These, oh my gosh, teacher dream. Papermate, the flare pens. Oh my goodness, these are like, I love to color with these. The coloring pages that are up on my blog, this is what, when I colored mine, what I colored them with. And then these are more bullet journaling pens, but for space saving. So sometimes I get into a passage and I'm scared because like the page in my journal, or my Bible journal, is like, there might be a passage right underneath it, and what I'm writing is like filling up the page. So I'm like, what am I gonna do when I like read that passage? So these are really, really good for space saving. So that's my pen case. I will link that. I got this from Amazon. It goes with me. I'm embarrassed to say, but like it goes with me. I need colors. Now that we're having church at home, I like sit with this and I like take notes during the sermon. Then this is a quarantine catch. One other pen. These, in terms of highlighting and coloring, bullet journaling and Bible journaling, these midliners. Oh my gosh. I also have taken to, in my journal, not my Bible journal, because the pages are thinner in the Bible, Mr. Sketch scented markers. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then I have some other like plain brush markers that I've gotten over time. Other stuff, like I've been collecting this since 2016, so it's so this is newer since I've kind of gotten into some other stuff with the Bible journaling. I have my washi tapes in here. I actually got some like faith-based washi tape off of Michaels. Another thing that I love with Bible journaling, and especially in my bullet journal, is a little ruler like this. Pencils, of course, if you're outlining stuff. Sometimes I write stuff in pencil and I come back and write it in pen. I am an audio-visual learner, so, and tactile, like it jumbled up, so like it really helps me to like write something over again. So like I've read through scripture and like written it out and written it over and over again, and no, it did not feel like punishment. It really like was fun. These erasers, I love them since grade school, And then I got some stickers. So simplicity, but like just wanting to highlight different things that stand out. So I very rarely use those. Sometimes I do, especially if like I'm reading something and something about God's character jumps out, and I just want to like put that attribute on the page and then write some notes about it. Basics, Crayola Twistables. These are great. You don't need a sharpener. They're just colored pencils. One of my most recent Bible journal entries, I use these. These are watercolor crayons, and they come with a brush, which I didn't really like, but just a regular thin paintbrush. If you use the crayon and then take a little bit of water, it literally transforms the background into a watercolor. And that's really simple because sometimes you just want to color a page and then write your notes over it. So that is something that I love to do. And then I got a stamp set from Michaels. So it's like all in the bottom of this Latchmate container. And a stamp pad. I just got black. Like I said, I really like black writing over like a background when I'm doing my journaling. And so I have been using that. Kind of same thing if something stands out to me, or recently we got to the end of a study with a group of ladies in 1 Thessalonians. Some ladies from my church, and so we've been tasked, we're doing our summary next, and so I took the stamps and kind of the end of, see how this is on the back of 1 Thessalonians, this is actually bleeding through. So that's one thing I'm trying to figure out, but then this is like the summary. There's some of the key verses on that page that are repeated, those ideas that are repeated, and that's pretty much it. Very simple, very basic, just pens and stamp and colored pencils, but mostly just pens.
Not to us, not to us, be the glory. Not to us, not to us, but to your name be the glory. To your name.
So majority of my Bible journal entries are Staedtler fine point pens. This is actually colored pencil that was in Exodus 34, I believe. This is in Ruth. This is actually pen and marker. And most of my entries are, like I said, fine point pens, like that one in Psalm 51. And then this is actually watercolor, so this is newer, with hand lettering. This is more watercolor with hand lettering over it. These are the watercolor crayons I mentioned earlier. It's one of my favorite entries. This is in Jonah. This is actually black outline of the drawing in one of my black pens, and then colored in with the midliners. So that piece in Jonah and this as well are from our series in church right now called When Our Theology Meets Our Reality. This is in Matthew 10, and this is washi tape and pen. Very simple. This is in John 15, and this is in Acts. So this is just colored pencil and pen. So like I said, very simple. I do use sticky notes a lot. So with the sermon notes, I've put the notes on sticky notes and kind of pasted them on the page where the passage is, and that's actually a great way to Bible journal without having an actual Bible journal. I like to use Blue Letter Bible, and I've been looking up just other scriptures where a particular word occurs, and also the Greek word. So this was Romans 12. It started out very simple, but then I painted the whole entire page because it just really stood out to me a lot. There was a lot in it that I was convicted of, and what more to come back to than that hot pink color. This is 2 Corinthians, and I also have an entry for 2 Corinthians in my other Bible journal. Very situational. I used to struggle with chronic migraine, and so that is the drug I used to take as a rescue drug, and just a reminder to put my trust in the Lord in that situation. And then Ephesians, like I said, more fine point pen. My main focus is really like the study and taking notes. And then the passage itself. So this is in Hebrews, which is one of my favorite books by far, just because of the focus on perseverance and endurance and persevering to the end. This is Philippians. So in this Bible journal, I've gotten a lot more into hand lettering, so like writing out passages on the page that are key, and just notes as I'm reading, prayers. Those are watercolor crayon dashes. So here is an instance where I use washi tape, and this is in Psalm 119. This is all actually in Psalm 119. Like I said, I've been going through this very slowly and really just chewing on each stanza, and then coming back and painting just based on highlighted text in those stanzas. And this is Psalm 120. So this next one is one of my favorites. This is Psalm 139. I've heard my pastor say several times that our identity informs our theology, who we think we are. So this passage talks about us being fearfully and wonderfully made, but more importantly, just zooming in on just the works of the Lord, and that his ways are too great for us to even fathom. So if the hands of the Lord have fashioned us, who are we to redefine what he has set forth and what he has designed us for? The parables are really fun to draw. That was the parable of the sower there, and you've got the parable of the lost sheep. This is in Mark. This page is one of the most like marked pages in my Bible. A lot of notes, and I flip to it all the time. Here is Acts. So recently went through Acts, and this is marker, highlighter. I just wanted to delve like into the context and really take note of like what was going on in the book. So there is a lot more note, and this was leading actually into a study in 1 Thessalonians. So it was great to get the historical context for what had just taken place, or what was going on, or what was referred to in those texts that we went through in 1 Thessalonians. So those are my Bible journals. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my website and Instagram for more. See you next time.